Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Cross Plus. Now, before we get on, I'm going to say this, I'm going to be saying this for the rest of the week, and possibly next week as well. You may notice that the sets Let's Plays, with the exception of Fallout, are going to be fairly short, about 30 minutes each. This is because I am rebuilding my backlog of games, of recordings. Normally how I record is I have 2 recordings saved. That way I have a buffer in case something happens and I'm unable to record. That way I can just quickly edit something and upload it for you guys. Lately I've been dropping the ball on that because I've been a lazy piece of crap. However, I want to get back to the point where I can record the longer sets, hour and a half, stuff like that. But in order to do that, I need to record multiple sets for all of my Let's Plays for the week in a fairly short time. So this week and next week Let's Plays are going to be about 30 minutes long. Like I said, with the exception of Fallout, because Fallout is its own beast. This way I can start recording in longer batches and be ready for, that way I can edit and have them uploaded in time, stuff like that, you know. So, I'm going to be saying this all week, and probably next week as well, but this week and next week's sets are going to be 30 minutes long, around that time at least, maybe even 20 minutes, for all the Let's Plays. And hopefully, in 2 weeks, things will be at a different pace, in which I will be able to record longer, so you guys can enjoy my lovely voice. I really don't have a lovely voice. I just say that because it's funny. Anywho, while I was off screen, I didn't do jack all with this Let's Play, or this save file, I should say. But I did record the other 2 save files to the location where I can get the hidden endings for if you saved Kid. So, at the end of this video, there will be, when this video goes up, there will be 2 alternate ending videos that go with it. So, yay! Excuse me a second. Okay, so, last time on Dragon Ball Z, last time we went through the SS Invincible, which is great, which means we can now go to Goldov and get our ever lovely Ava back. I think, anyway. Yeah. What's going on? Where's Ava? Don't tell me she... Surge, it is not your fault. I like the music. What are you guys all doing here? Or there. Fun side note, originally there was a portrait sprite for this version of Kid, but for whatever reason they didn't implement it. I think it's in the save file still. Oi, it's been a while, eh? But what's with the astonished look on your faces? Huh? What? Where was I? Oh, I complained about this sissy gown, but then they hid my own clothes somewhere to stop me from trying to escape. So I had no choice but to walk around the village looking like this. Anyway, what's up with you guys? Did you come back here because you were worried about me? Yeah. Hey, you gonna drop dead from such a weako poison like that? But I guess it was a pretty close call this time, eh? How did you neutralize the poison? It's alright, I haven't the foggiest idea either. The doc will be back this afternoon, so let's ask him then. You're here to ask me how I was able to neutralize the poison? Yeah, there's nothing to lose by knowing how, right, Doc? It was a coincidence. No, it was probably an act of fate. After you left the village, a young man came to visit me upon hearing of the patient's condition from a villager. He had brought a certain item with him. Certain item? You do not mean? Yes, it was the Hydra Humor. He wanted to have a vial of it with him at the time, or he happened to have it. Hey Doc, who was that guy? Do you at least know his name? I'm sorry. I do not know. He only told me that he came from the mainland. Okay, so when I was a kid, I thought this strange man from the mainland was Chrono. But it's not. We actually meet the person who does give Kid the antidote. If you watch the alternate ending, The True Hero, you actually find out who was the one that cured Kid of her poison. Came from the mainland. At least give me a chance to thank him. Jeez. I hate being in debt to others. Ah, hell. When will I find him? When I find him, wait. That's not what I'm gonna do. That's alright in the end. I proved useless as a doctor. It's not something that could be forgiven, but I offer my apologies. Hey, wait, Doc. What's with the formality? No matter what else happened, you're the one that made the antidote, right? It would have been useless without you, even if we did have the right stuff. Thank you, Ava. He's right. She's right. Getting a antidote from the remains of a creature, like actually, we probably took the venom from the Hydra, but yeah, it's actually very dangerous to create an antidote or an antitoxin to poison. You actually need a little bit of poison to make it. Thank you, Ava. Hey, stop that! I'm the one that should be thanking you. No worries, Doc. Well, the only thing that bugs me is the guy that brought that. Humor, was it? I guess I caused you blokes a heap of trouble, too. Hey, don't worry. I'm no good at this, but thanks. So, what do you dudes planning to do next? Do you intend to continue on your journey? Yeah? That's right. We've still got things to take care of. We'll be leaving by tomorrow. So just got a lot of problems that need to be solved. Then will you allow me to join you in your party? I'd like to broaden my horizons as a doctor. Well, having a doctor with us would be a great help. Besides, how can I turn down a request from your lifesaver? We're more than happy to have you with us. Yee. Thank you kindly. It's gotten late and I need to make preparations. It would probably be better if we leave tomorrow. Please rest here for the night. Aye. I see. So that's what's been going on while I was snoozing away here. You see, a Viper and his mob are head for Dragonia, eh? Did you hear? Fort Dragonia is the oldest ruin that the Dragonians left on this planet. From what I hear, we need the Dragon Tier to activate the fort. Don't you remember, Surge? It's that blue orb that was on old Viper's desk. Blue orb. Yeah, I remember. Great, so I don't need to waste my breath explaining it then. If I'm mistaken, that orb was probably the Dragon Tier. Which means that it's in the hands of old Viper right now. I cannot believe it. The General has the Dragon Tier. But why? To activate the ruin, there's no doubt about it. In any case, we can't just sit back and let this happen. An impenetrable fortress surrounded by rough terrain. And I hear it's also sealed by the powers of the Dragonians. Is the General truly trying to stop poor military with it? Even I don't know that, but I wouldn't say that it's not a possibility. Then we must head to Fort Dragonia. Unfortunately, Mount Pyre is a rugged obstacle that lies on the path to the fort. From what I heard, the place is a fiery hell. Trying to cross the mountain unprepared would be hard to going. Come to think of it, the captain said we should attain the divine protection of the water dragon. Rumor has the water source dried up due to abnormal weather. The chances of the water dragon being on the island are slim. So, in the worst case, we have to climb Mount Pyre on our own. Dragons, eh? This is getting bigger by the minute. But I think this could probably be easily taken care of. What do you mean by that? Surge, you hold the key to our problems. What? You heard the story from the village shaman, right? The story about the land of Genesis? Ava, are you talking about another world? The other world? The world where Surge came from? Yeah, that's right. Situation each world is different, right? Things missing in one world can be found in another. If that's true, then we still have a chance. But how are we going to get to the other world? My amulet. Amulet? Yeah, my astral amulet. It's the other key to solving our problem. Don't know if you heard from the shaman, but you need lots of power to cross the dimensions. She said it was something about the powers of hope and will. According to the shaman, this amulet has that sort of power. Normally I would have just thought she was crazy, but this time maybe I ought to listen to her. This amulet alone ain't enough to cross the dimensions, though. We need the other key to make the connection between this world and the other world. A connection? So you're saying that Surge is this key? According to the shaman, that's right. Someone that's not supposed to be in this world, that's the link to the world that was severed 10 years ago. They missed a piece of the puzzle. That's slow down. Rest is up to you, Surge. We need to first get that divine protection or whatever from the water dragon. Well, I don't know about you, but I probably don't need no dragon's protection to get me through hot water, but that's me. It's a little more than hot water. We gotta head to the land of Genesis. That's where it all began. Only you know where that is. Before we go, I'll leave this in your keeper for a while. Don't you dare lose it on me. Alright, well, let's go to this place where it all began. Ava rejoins your party a lot in this game. I got my party back. Ugh. This is my usual team up: Surge, Glenn, and a Kid or Ava. All right. Glory, glory, pot. Gotta have my pot, man. Oop. Let's reallocate everything. Oop. Take a little bit of time. Oop. I'd like to have a lot of magic. Jeez. Who is blue and Nate? Lena, you'll do. Come on, hurry up. I could have done Haku as well. He's blue and Nate. Huh. I forgot about Haku. Nice. And done. Alrighty then. Simple enough. Alright, I'm actually going to cut this off as a 15-minute set. I know it's a very, very short set. A lot shorter than I usually do. I haven't done a 15-minute set intentionally in years. Cripes. I'm just going to show off a way to get a rainbow shell this early in the game. Like I said, I need to get this backlog started. Opasa Beach. Yeah, so this is it. The point of contact and the starting point, this is the cross point. So what do we do now, Surge? An open seam to the world. A wormhole that traverses the dimensions. The world's calling you, Surge. Calling the lost piece of the puzzle. So this is the dimensional wormhole that connects the two worlds. All I have to do is use the astral pouch, or amulet. There are a lot of theories as to why the actual amulet can do this. The one theory I believe it is that is kind of the consensus as to why this works is because the actual amulet actually contains a proto time egg inside of it. Ha! That was it. So now we're in another world. I still cannot believe it though. All right. I'm gonna show you how to get that rainbow shell. It's very simple. But you can only do this early in the game, like while before you go through all Fortugonia. Well, Serge, do you hear about the real truth about the world? All right, her and her poems. All right, is that me that gave up writing poems? That's a good one, Serge. I never knew you were the romantic type. You know what? I think I'll give the other me this. It's a compilation of all the poems I've written. Let me sign my name on the cover, and here you go, Serge. Come on, take it. It's embarrassing. Well, send my regards to the other me. Book of poems. I actually like how the book of poem looks. Where is it? There it is. Until looks like a cheap handmade book with a simple decoration of grassy patterns. That does not look cheap. That's like, you know, expensive stuff. Jeez. Yeah, we get this. Go back to the other world. As a side note, this is the only cutscene in the entire game you can skip because it plays every time Surge goes through the dimensions. And the developers rightfully thought, you know, that might get annoying real quick. Alright, then we go show her the book from the other world. What's this? There's no title on it. Looks like a pretty shabby book. Let's look around the cover. Message from the author? Let me see. Let's see here. You will find hope within despair. One who does not experience sorrow cannot appreciate joy. Good luck, me. This is my handwriting. It is, isn't it? This is another world where another me is pursuing my dream? Thank you, but I can't accept this. It just wouldn't feel right reading this now. One day, I too will write a book of poems, so just look forward to it until then, okay? Once my book is finished, I'll give you give my first copy to you. When that time comes, please place it alongside that one. Thank you so much. I don't know if it'll be of any use to you, but I want you to have this. Rainbow shell! Now, I mentioned this before, I believe, but rainbow shells are one of the core ingredients required to create the spectral weapons. The best weapons in the game. So, it's good to collect them as early as possible. I believe there are only like 20 or so in the entire game that you can get actual rainbow shells without dismantling other things. Fortunately, there are other ways to get strong weapons, and one character can actually get a weapon stronger than Spectral. So, cool stuff. But that's going to be it for this set. I, again, apologize for how short it is. It's about 19 minutes, which is not bad. Like I said, I'm rebuilding the backlog, so 2 weeks, hopefully we'll have a longer set. We'll see. So I apologize again. I'll see you guys next week. Until then, I hope you guys have a great day, and see ya.